Stop playing, everyone knows that.
I'm like the jail, the Drake in my city. Fuck what they say, they won't say that shit to me. I'm in downtown, all my brothers is with me. Shout out my boys from the 70s, shout out my boys from the 60s. They know what's in me. Shout out my boys from the 70s.
Wake up in the morning and I'm ready to go. Pack the side bag and I'm heading to you. What up? See, I can tell you hate it when I make way. You be steady cruising on the left, I'm in the fast lane.
Hey yo, what's good? We back. Never mind why I was absent. I'm here, yeah? Man, I've got this light now that's over there and it's just like, it's annoying the hell out of me. As you can probably see and probably tell, it's a bit different now, yeah? 1-4, what a song to come back to. If you don't know Kid LAROI, like what rock are you not living under? I said that wrong. What rock are you living on? Anyways, Kid LAROI is in America and he's killing the game. Hey, but real quick, shout out to all the songs that I did miss out on. I'll probably post it on my Instagram there. Which reminds me, if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram. The one king of why is my chair creaking like that? Your ass too big. Before we were rudely interrupted by my creaking chair, yeah? Follow me on there, bro. Yeah, heavy active. Nah, for real, we're gonna be heavy active again, alright? We're back on, But yeah, new setup, currently sitting down, but that is temporary until the rest of my equipment gets here. And then I'll be back up standing, running around, jumping and dancing and that, you know what I'm saying? But for now, you can have this. 1-4, Kid LAROI, my city. Let's just get, oh man, it's been a while since I said that, eh? Let's just get into it.
I'm like the
Hold on. Is that a lyric video? Bro. I thought it was a music video, bro. Lyric video, no need to break bars. Let's just... Oh, chair, I need to get a new chair. To be honest, I could probably go over there and go grab another chair, but like, can't be bothered. So let's just continue, yeah? Let's go.
I'm like the jail, the Drake in my city. Fuck what they say, they won't say that shit to me. I'm in downtown, all my brothers is with me. Shout out my boys from the 70s, shout out my boys from the 60s. They know what's in me. Shout out my boys from the 17, they really know how I was living. Oh, what a feeling. I walk through the city, they treat me like God. We was 6 deep in that 5-seater car. I heard that they got a problem with me, told them cut on my face, but they faking it fraud. Drop through the hood in Lamborghini cars. I might just give 100 to my dog. Thank you for holding it down, and I'm sorry if you ever felt like that was love lost.
Now they blaming ONEFOUR for all of the drillings. They blaming us for what happened to...
Hold on. Is Kid LAROI trying to come with fresh shots and that, bro? You know what I mean? JM came in a bit, you know, we'll get to that.
They really know how I was living. Oh, what a feeling. I walk through the city, they treat me like God. We was 6 deep in that 5-seater car. I heard that they got a problem with me, told them cut on my face, but they faking it fraud. Drop through the hood in Lamborghini cars. I might just give 100 to my dog. Thank you for holding it down, and I'm sorry if you ever felt like that was love lost.
Now they blaming ONEFOUR for all of the drillings. They blaming us for what happened to Sydney. They blaming us for what happened to Melbourne. They blaming us for what happened to Brizzy. Tell me who's with me, cause I ain't kidding, this shit's been happening since back in the day. No one said nothing when she got knocked, but now everybody's got something to say. Get the fuck out my face. I ain't trying to lead these youngins astray, but pussy.
Oh man, I couldn't agree with that more, man. They're blaming us for what's happening in Sydney, blaming us for what's happening in Melbourne and Brisbane and whatnot, you know what I mean? So he's talking about the gang violence and especially the gang violence affecting our kids, like the younger generation. What's funny is that don't be starting to chirp now, guys, like this is the culture that they're creating and all that. Brother, they came from that culture, you know what I mean? Like, it's not new, yeah? It's not new. I mean, if you're living over there in that little paradise, then like maybe you were oblivious to it. Who knows? But this is not new. So don't be trying to, like, some of the brothers getting some success. Not even just 1-4. Like, I feel like 1-4 was the head of the, you know what I mean? Like the main one that was getting blamed. But just the whole drill scene like popping up here in Australia. Like they're just trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Like the violence affecting our kids, the younger generations and that's been here, man. That's been here. We all went through it growing up. I can only talk about me and mines and that. But we were like all there, man. Like if you weren't part of it, you were exposed to it. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not new. So don't be out here man, when I seen the first video on Instagram and that, and they were like chirping like, oh yo, these guys are like influencing a whole generation to go and shiv and shank and that. It's like, bro, where you been living? People been shiving and shanking and cacking. Oh, bro. But I do understand though that they do have a platform to influence the younger generation. But you're not in control of that platform, yeah? It's their platform. They can choose what they want to do with it. But I do support them if they can use that platform to, yeah, influence in a positive way. That's what you'd like anyway. But it's theirs, man. You know what I mean? Like, they worked hard for it. And how they got it was just talking about what they went through and that. Instead of blaming people, all you people out there blaming the rappers and the music scenes, yeah? Stop blaming the music artists and the rappers on the drill scene and that about what's going on in society and in our neighborhoods and that, yeah? Because that's been here for years. If you want to really do something about it, get out there and help the ones that are doing something for the community, yeah? And my chair's still creaking and I was about to spit. I should just end the video. Anyways, yeah, let's just move on. But that line, yes.
Now they blaming ONEFOUR for all of the drillings. They blaming us for what happened in Sydney. They blaming us for what happened in Melbourne. They blaming us for what happened in Brizzy. Tell me who's with me, cause I ain't kidding, this shit's been happening since back in the day. No one said nothing when she got knocked, but now everybody's got something to say. Get the fuck out my face. I ain't trying to lead these youngins astray, but pussy, I'll stay in your place. If you got a problem, then come out and play. I'm making my paper, I stayed in my lane. They thought I would change for the money and fame. Everything that I'm doing, I do for the game. We already told you this shit ain't a game. Now stop playing, everyone knows that.
I'm like the J or the Drake in my city. Fuck what they say, they won't say that shit to me. I'm in downtown, all my brothers is with me. Shout out my boys from the 70s, shout out my boys from the 60s. They know what's in me. Shout out my boys from the 17, they really know how I was living. Oh, what a feeling.
Real quick. That was a nice little like, you know, I thought James was gonna keep rapping, you know what I mean? Like, he was like, bro, you pussy, you know what I mean? But then he just like, man. Hey producer, you sing that pretty good, man.
Making my paper, I stayed in my lane. They thought I would change for the money and fame. Everything that I'm doing, I do for the game. We already told you this shit ain't a game. Now stop playing, everyone knows that.
I'm like the J or the Drake in my city. Fuck what they say, they won't say that shit to me. I'm in downtown, all my brothers is with me. Shout out my boys from the 70s, shout out my boys from the 60s. They know what's in me. Shout out my boys from the 17, they really know how I was living. Oh, what a feeling.
I've got too much on my plate to be putting up with all the politics. For the critics, I don't have the tolerance. And for the pussy boys sucking and swallowing. Yeah, I hate when I'm speaking the truth, but I gotta acknowledge it. Yeah, they quick to my fingers, but someone please tell me where did they all get their confidence? I ain't gonna take this shit no more. First class and I'm on that plane. Put O's on the map and they all complain. Telling the truth and they still complain. Then I'm shooting clips cause they all want fame. But out on the strip, they ain't got no name. I don't give a fuck, I'ma cop that blame. I was raised on the street, I'ma stay this way. Cause the things I say, I'ma take to the grave. Now listen.
I'm like the J or the Drake in my city.
Wait. I wanna go back to spinning. I don't have to break down the bars because it's a lyric video. You see it, but like, oh bro. And for the pussy boy sucking and swallowing. You can have one more chance spinning.
They know what's in me. Shout out my boys from the 17, they really know how I was living. Oh, what a feeling.
I've got too much on my plate to be putting up with all the politics. For the critics, I don't have the tolerance. And for the pussy boys sucking and swallowing. Yeah, I hate when I'm speaking the truth, but I gotta acknowledge it. Yeah, they quick to my fingers, but someone please tell me where did they all get their confidence? I ain't gonna take this shit no more. First class and I'm on that plane. Put O's on the map and they all complain. Telling the truth and they still complain. Then I'm shooting clips cause they all want fame. But out on the strip, they ain't got no name. I don't give a fuck, I'ma cop that blame. I was raised on the street, I'ma stay this way. Cause the things I say, I'ma take to the grave. Now listen.
I'm like the J or the Drake in my city. Fuck what they say, they won't say that shit to me. I'm in downtown, all my brothers is.
That last line, you know what he's talking about, yeah? The shit that I say, I'm gonna take to the grave. He's trying to say he ain't a snitch.
With me. Shout out out my boys from the 70s, shout out my boys from the 60s. They know it's in me. Shout out my boys from the 17, they really know how I was living. Oh, what a feeling. I walk through the city, they treat me like God. We was 6 deep in that 5-seater car. I heard that they got a problem with me, told them cut on my face, but they faking it fraud. Drive through the hood in Lamborghini cars. I might just give 100 to my dog. Thank you for holding it down, and I'm sorry if you ever felt like there was love lost.
Wait, is that it? You know what? Hey! You know what? To be honest, I should have looked at the time. Yeah, I should have looked at the video's time. I should have. You know, it's my bad. It's not your guys' fault. Yeah, it's my bad. I should have looked at the time, and then I would have expected a short song. Yeah. Now I feel unfinished. You know, I feel unfinished. Come finish me up. Ooh, anyways, for me, I did feel like I did expect something like, just because of like the gravity of the two artists. ONEFOUR is like the pinnacle here, and like Kid LAROI is like next level up there in America and that, you know. So it's like, but it was still a good song. I'm a big supporter of Kid LAROI's music. I love his sound, I love his tone and his voice and that. So yeah, like him coming in and taking over the hook was a good move. So shout out to ONEFOUR, shout out to Kid LAROI, yeah. And before I go, I just want to do a quick shout out to my brothers over there in Wellington, in the hometown, Wellington, New Zealand. We suffered a big loss in our family. And Becky, little Becky, yeah, that was a huge shock and a reality that was that we had to kind of maneuver through, and that and I can only imagine how much of a shock that would have been, even more for his immediate family over there. So shout out to Genny, shout out to Yona, shout out to the whole Tangawai family and the whole Asiata family. Due to COVID, you know, I couldn't make it. But hey, David, shout out to David as well, man, because I know there was a little rap man. Yeah, he's our little Uso man, but our little Uso is watching over us now, yeah. So shout out to you guys, my love, nothing but love and offers coming out from me and mine. Shout out to the Usos. But yeah, that's me, folks, yeah. I'm back now, so get ready for some more videos, yeah? Link to the original video down below. Go on through and hit the bro's video. And then once again, let them all know all we do is stay hectic, yeah? Yeah, yeah!